Hey guys, Matt here and welcome to my fragrance obsession. The fragrance that we are going to be talking about tonight is actually from a company that one of my subscribers, Robert Deal, had mentioned in a previous comment in an earlier video that I put up. And this comes from a company called Demeter Fragrance Library and it's called Oud. But I also wanted to show you guys this fragrance which I'm wearing right now, and this is technically not a cologne and I don't really know if it's meant to go on skin. I mean, it's technically known as a aroma mist, so I think it's a room mist or it's meant to go on clothes, I don't know, but I wear it and it smells really good and it actually lasts quite a long time. It comes from a company called Ancient Wisdom and it's called Gold. And this comes from their Christmas collection where they have like Christmas tree, they have like holly and wreath and pine forest, and this one's called Gold. And so yeah, I mean, I don't even know if this is a cologne or whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not. It doesn't mention anything about it going on skin. It just says, keep out of reach of children and pets, avoid use on polished surfaces and upholstery, hostelry, sorry, and do not ingest, obviously. And yeah, just flammable, do not spray near a naked flame, and it's 100 ml. And I only paid like $2.99 for this. I got it today, and I've been wearing it like all day, and it smells really, really good. It's got kind of like a Chanel No. 5 sort of smell, with a lot of orange. It actually smells a lot like Chanel No. 5, but it smells really good, and I'm pretty sure that it's just a normal like room spray, but I really enjoy it, and yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So yeah, let's put that over there. So let's get on with this review. We're going to be talking about Oud by the Library of Fragrance, or simply known as Demeter Fragrance Library. Now, the Demeter Fragrance Library was founded back in 1996 in Great Neck, New York, and the creators, who are actually unknown, by the way, guys, I did actually search for this, and they wanted to make a fragrance company very different from a lot of other fragrance companies out there. Now, this is not a niche company. In fact, they're far from niche, and they only do cologne sprays, so they're like the lowest, one of the lowest concentrations apart from aftershave formulas. And they wanted to make fragrances based on everyday life. So a lot of the fragrances that they do have are fragrances like Sex on the Beach, of course, based on the cocktail drinks. So it's peachy, it's got orange in it, and it smells like a cocktail. It actually smells really nice. And they have things like honeydew melon, normal fruit smells, along with really unique smells like Moonbeam, which is based on a it's actually influenced by moonlight reflected off a lake. You know, you get that sort of scene. Well, that's what that fragrance is meant to remind you of. And they also do fragrances like Laundry Room, and there's also a fragrance which I really like, and it's called Oud. Okay, so let's get on to this. Now, this came out in 2012. Unfortunately, the perfumer is unknown. I have looked everywhere to see who actually makes the fragrances for this company, and I cannot find it, whoever it is, but whoever it is a genius in my opinion, because I've smelled a lot of fragrances from this company and a lot of them smell really clever. Like, they smell really well blended, and they smell like they've taken a long time to make, especially this one. I think this one smells really good, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now, this fragrance does not smell like oud, which, you know, is to be expected. I mean, oud is one of those notes which you really have to be careful with, and you really have to take a lot of time into blending it, because it's such a I think of it as a really royalty sort of note, because not a lot of fragrances out there have it. I mean, the most well-known fragrance that has oud in it is M7 by Yves Saint Laurent, and this one, which costs only £15, by the way. A lot of the fragrances from this company only cost that much. You can get bigger bottles for about £30 here in the UK, so they are a lot cheaper. I will go through with where you can get them and stuff here in the UK for quite cheap. But this one, however, does not smell like a high quality oud. It smells more like a kind of licorice, sort of an aniseed, as opposed to just a natural agarwood oud smell. If anything, I think that this fragrance smells more like a smells more like a kind of Lolita Lempicka au masculine, because Lolita Lempicka au masculine is known for having that aniseed, amber sort of bark sort of smell. which smells really, really good, by the way. I'm in love with Lolita Lempicka Masculine, but I haven't been able to find it a lot since, and I'm really glad that I picked up this one. So here's me picking up this fragrance thinking that it's going to smell like oud, really being excited for it, and then spraying it when I got home, and it obviously smells like licorice. I was still really happy because obviously I forgot how good Lolita Lempicka Masculine was, so this fragrance kind of reminds me of it, and it's quite nice to revisit and kind of capture that smell once again in my nose. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about the fragrance itself though. So we do get that sort of aniseed smell with this fragrance, but it's more kind of mixed around this cinnamon, vanilla, and amber. So as you can imagine, vanilla creates a creaminess, amber creates that sort of sweetness. It's mostly in the dry down, and then of course we get a cinnamon. I don't even know if cinnamon's detected. I'm pretty sure it's just like a licorice sort of smell, but I do get cinnamon a lot, and my mom also gets cinnamon a lot as well. She actually smelled the fragrance on my arm way before I started reviewing this fragrance, and she was like, it smells like cinnamon more than oud. And yeah, it does. I mean, I can't actually smell oud at all in this fragrance. It's more vanilla, amber, aniseed, and cinnamon blended, if I'm honest with you. But it still smells really, really nice. Now let's talk a little bit about the longevity. Now, as I said before, these are not perfumes, they're not eau de toilettes, these are simply cologne sprays, so they're not going to last long. They are simply just, they're meant to be very easy fragrances to wear, very light, even though this one does have a very strong opening with that sort of, I mean, as you can imagine, aniseed is a strong smell, especially with this vanilla and this cinnamon vibe that I get along with that amber. It's a very sweet but sort of spicy fragrance as well. But it doesn't last long. This only lasts about maybe 3 or 4 hours, but it does dry down to something really beautiful, and it does give the fragrance a very sweet sort of enchanting vibe. It actually smells to me like a mysterious scent. This is the closest fragrance I would say is similar to Lolita Lempicka Masculine. If you've never smelled that fragrance before, I would highly recommend you check it out because it's great. But if you cannot get that fragrance, get this fragrance. It's so worth it, guys. Seriously. I mean, they're cheap, very affordable, but they smell really, really good. I mean, just know that you're not going to be getting that longevity, but it does smell awesome. And a lot of the other fragrances, I mean, I own this one, I own 2 more. I own Moonbeam, and I also own a very nice summery sort of scent called Ocean, which I've had for a few weeks, and I'm absolutely loving that one. That's definitely going in my summer video once summer arrives. It's an amazing fragrance. But this one is so good. I'm just really happy that I've been able to get a fragrance that's similar to Lolita Lempicka Masculine because it smells really, really good. So guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Please stay tuned for another episode coming up right after this, and we will talk about that fragrance in that video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this fragrance, or also, I actually did forgot to mention, if you guys want to, I hate doing that, but if you guys want to get this fragrance, if you're in the UK, Boots Pharmacy, as you guys know, the store, Boots actually have this fragrance, and they actually own, I believe, 28 other fragrances from the Demeter Fragrance Library. So they sell 28 of their best-selling fragrances. So if you want to go down there, get a bottle. They cost about £15 a bottle, so it's definitely worth it. Have a good look, smell them all out, see what your favorite is, and I'm pretty sure you'll be happy with it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely got nothing else to say. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of this fragrance, if you smelt it and if you have it. So yeah, it's been great doing this video for you guys. Take care of yourselves, keep smelling good, and see you in the next video.